Would you look over there, folks? Look, that's the true end game for Warhammer 40k Darktide, the armory, which has been so strategically and ingeniously designed that its true purpose remains unknown to many players. So, what Fatshark wants you doing is logging in regularly to check the armory, because to investors, that looks like a high playtime and good numbers to them. It means that their investment is being, well, it's been spent wisely. So that's the end game there. Any interesting events or modifiers and missions? No. Armory. And I have been guilty of checking it myself for a decent bolter that has yet to show up, because they want you to keep coming back, and it's the way it's been designed. But anyway, the point of this video isn't about the armory. The point of this video is about the cosmetics, because they're clearly a problem. Anyone that has played Darktide will realise that they're a problem. And I will just come out and say that I do believe that Darktide is the scummiest game of 2022. I have not played a game all this year that has annoyed me as much as this game, but a game that has actually grabbed me as much as Darktide has. It clearly has a lot of potential, but it's also got a lot of problems. And the problem is whoever's running the company. They're so focused on making money over trying to keep your players engaged that they've designed a system where they expect you to spend most of your time at the armory and then head over to the store. There's a reason that both of them are located right beside each other. Like, it's a no-brainer. There are people that don't understand this, but it's a very simple business practice that they've initiated in Darktide. They place the two places they want you to spend most of your time at beside each other. And just in regards to the cosmetics, they look awesome, but cosmetics have been leaked, and it's been revealed that they have a lot of cosmetics hoarded up in a vault somewhere that they're just going to release in regular intervals. So those people that say that developing these doesn't detract from the game overall, I've recorded this video a few times now, and at this point I keep getting a little bit, I start to mold a little bit, because people, if you're like that, you're wrong, and you need to just understand that you're wrong, and I'll explain why you're wrong. So, time, money, resources, and people are spent in making these. Time, resources, people that can be spent on other areas of the game. Like, how about these cosmetics, or they even just design cosmetics that we can earn in-game, instead of through the store. Now, these workers are very talented, clearly. I mean, look at how good they look. Look at how good they look overall. I mean, I don't know why you can't preview the whole set up close. But they look very good, all these cosmetics. But they're not working on anything that we're actually able to earn in-game. Like, there was a Cadia set leaked for the veteran. We have to buy it. Why not just release a Cadia set for each of these 4 classes that are themed around the classes that we have the ability to earn one day out of the year? Let's say there's one day out of the year that is Cadia Remembrance Day because it got blowed up. Right? And during that day, we kill heretics, we complete certain objectives, and at the end of it, we can earn the Cadia set. The same with the Krieger set, the same with the Steel Legion. Why not make it like that? But that's not what they're after. I have no doubt that in a year or two, this store will not be as prominent as it is. What Fatshark want to do is release it now, make as much money as possible, and then later on, they'll change the game up and start getting praise from players for changing it. And it's really messed up that it works that way. It really, really is. The fact that they will make changes that should have been like the way the game was initially, and then get praised by the player base. They did the same thing in Vermintide 2, if I'm correct. The premium store in it was a bit meh, and then they changed it. It's the same with Vermintide 2 overall. They've lessened the overall rewards you can get, they've lessened the overall chest you can get, and that game, man, Vermintide 2 is so good. This game really, as similar as they are, they really don't compare. In Vermintide 2, you can finish a mission and get multiple rewards from it. In this game, you're lucky if you can get anything. Like anything. The resources in this game that you can go and farm are, well, it's broken. It really is broken. I mean, look at the Diamantine I have compared to the Plasteel. I spend a lot of time at the armory because I'm an absolute idiot. I won't be anymore. I think I've had enough time spent in Darktide. But to upgrade all these, I need Plasteel and I need Diamantine. I need a hell of a lot more Plasteel than Diamantine. And, well, I have to play missions. The higher the difficulty, the more rewards you get. But I can't play higher difficulties because players of who are new to the game don't understand what the actual threat levels are. So I go into a mission, they get downed, they leave, I'm stuck with the bots get downed, I get downed. There are multiple problems with this game. We can't re-bless or earn blessings yet, so 50% of Hadron's purpose just isn't there yet. And the game's in a really bad place. And like I said, it'll change because that's the way Fatshark work. They'll probably get praise from players in a year or two for turning the game around, but at this point all they're interested in is money, and it's wrong. It's just wrong. This is the scummiest game of 2022. because it had the most potential as well. But they ruined it. This game shouldn't have released until December 2023, and you won't be able to change my mind on that.